Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video marks the beginning of week number 24 in this road to 100k realized returns challenge. So the week started off in a very positive way. Even before market opened, stocks was already flying high, as they say. For example, in pre-trading was already over 2%, so it was super exciting to see. Also the index, the QQQ for example, was also up more than 1%. Pfizer was a little bit more subdued, but it was like 0.6, 0.70%. And so things were looking really good. I was very hopeful that finally the day has arrived for us, at least either to start selling some calls on that in the worst case scenario, or in the best case scenario the price would eventually reach our average price, which we are looking for. And basically it would come to our cost basis, which is currently 10.22. But despite that, when the market opened, things started to calm down, and even though we were able to sell some calls on these securities, now prices basically offset some of those gains, and now of course we are still pretty much in the green for the day. The indexes are still up, are still green, but the gains at this point in a session, and we are very late in a session, are pretty much much more modest. And so at this point we are with our calls already in place, and as far as we can tell they are losing value. And so we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Just to give you an example, we were able to sell some calls, some 21 calls on 4 at 3 cents a piece. And now, just to conclude the trade, because the order was only partially filled, we had to basically sell the other 16 remaining contracts at 2 cents a piece, 2 cents per share. So that's what it took us to be fully committed on these calls, but there's nothing else we can do, at least for now. And of course, these are 1 week calls, so this will expire next Friday, which is not the worst. And so we will have to wait. It's very unlikely they will reach the strike, but at least we'll get some profit out of this. For Pfizer, because Pfizer started the day in a little bit more subdued fashion, we had to settle because these calls in the meantime became available. We had to settle for a 2-week option, and we had to sell them for also 3 cents a piece, which is a very, very modest premium, but it's better than nothing. And Pfizer has been stable, relatively stable, the past few days, and so this is probably the best deal we were able to get up until this point, and we will be able to get in the next coming days. And we are still waiting for this call to expire, which will expire tomorrow. If you guys remember, this was a 3-day call option, and so this will expire tomorrow. It's already close to be not that close, but because it's still 3 cents to buy it back. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow and see what happens, but probably we'll let it expire worthless. And then on Wednesday we'll input another trade on this one. Now keep in mind that on Thursday the market will be closed because of the funeral of former US President Jimmy Carter, and so because of that the market will be closed all day on Thursday, and so only on Friday the market will be open again. So there will be one last day for us to input trades or to see how options will evolve. But there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, this event occurred, and yeah, we just have to carry on with our strategy and see what happens in the next few days. And for the time being, this is it. Let's just input our trades in our scoreboard and see what we got. So let's start here by inputting the trades that we input for today, which started in here. So the Pfizer calls, which we sold on 3 cents a piece, and the four calls. Let's start by alphabetical order. Here we'll start by these calls. We will have to split probably, because actually we can add it. We can use the average price of all of these. So there will not be that much of a trouble. So today is January the 6th, right? And these options expire on the 10th of January, so next Friday. And now this is a covered call. Let's input like this. Yeah, this is the strike. These are 37 contracts, I believe. Yeah, we already have it in here. So this is the actual collateral on this particular set of shares, and we got four I believe 21 contracts. Yes, so these were 21 contracts sold at 3 cents and 16 contracts at 2 cents. So let's just look for the average value here. So it will be 21 times 0.03 plus 16 times 0.02, close the parentheses, and this is the result. And now we have to divide by 37, and this gives us this particular number, which we are simply going to copy here and input here in our premium. It's equal, but we can do it like this, right? And we just delete some of the decimal places, and now, and this is a big task, we'll have to sum all the commissions. So let's see. So starting here, it's 105 plus 527 and plus 361 plus 0.73 plus 7.21. This comes to the grand total of 17.87. 17.87, much less than in the previous time, which was before 26.51. All right, so this is done. Now the next one will be the Pfizer shares, and we sold all of these at 3 cents a piece. And actually, so this is $1.10. It was $1.20, so we can just input in here. And we also sold for 3 cents a piece. We sold 4 contracts. This is Pfizer covered call, and the strike price is 28.5. This is a correct collateral, and this is also on January the 6th. And here it is a 2-week option, so it will expire on the 17th. All right, so for the time being, this is it. We are gonna have to arrange also this calculation here to make sure that the proceeds or the profit from this trade will be reflected on the average price of all of this 4 shares, or the average price, I mean, needed to sell. We needed to break even by selling these shares. So this is something that I will do off the video in order not to extend it much longer. And for the time being, we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next coming days and see what trades may become available for us. Now, this is the end of the video. Feel free to like it and also subscribe to the channel. I'm also available on LinkedIn, and also feel free to leave your comments and questions below if you desire to do so. And we'll reconvene at next Saturday at the end of the week to make sure that we account for all the tradings that took place and see how the week ended. And I'll see you there.